Welcome back, FTD brothers and sisters. This gameplay is pre-recorded. I am doing the commentary after the fact. I wasn't recording at the time. I wasn't planning on recording, so might as well commentate it after it already happened rather than just having it with nothing. So, this is Solid Gold Solos. I'm gonna land at this mountain right here, cause the anti-gravity is right below it, and I could get some cool trick shots, clips for the next highlight reel. That stay tuned, guys. There's gonna be another highlight reel with all of us in it, hopefully. So I see these two dudes landing here. That dude's going for a gun. I believe it was a deagle or a suppressed pistol, but it's still better than what I had. So I'm gonna land at the Tikis. The Tikis, as you know, is a place that gives you, first off, it has up to 3 chest spawns, and I was very lucky. Also, if you hit it enough, it gives up to like 100 wood. So, yeah, it's a perfect place, and I could just rift off. And yes, there's the cube. I see someone over there, but unfortunately, I did not pick up the heavy sniper. So now I'm gonna pick it up. And I'm like, okay, maybe that dude is still there. I can snipe at him, get a quick kill. But right now I'm just going and collecting some loot that may have fallen down. So, yep. I'm gonna farm up the Tiki just to get a little bit more resources, since all these people got scars and shotguns, and I don't want to get insta-domed. So I'm checking my surroundings right now. Don't see anyone. I'm gonna take this rift up to that mountain to get a quick kill, see if anyone's still there. And I go to rift on top of the roof. I don't see anyone outside, so I think he's inside. At this point, I can hear him. I know he's inside. I think I might be on the 2nd floor, or he might have been on the 1st floor. I didn't know at the time. So I shoot the roof just to see if anyone was there. The chest wasn't open, so I'm guessing he wasn't there. Now I see him, and the only thing the best thing I have is a scar. So he drops down, and it's just a laser fest. And Bloom gave me it, and I think I had more shield than him. He might have had 150. I had probably 200. I did have 200. So got some more minis. I'm gonna go and grab this chest up here. Get the ammo. Get all the goody goods, brothers. Everything you need in Solid Gold. Yep, so at this point I'm just going, I'm gonna just gather some resources. Half this house is blown up, and I'm like, okay, scar. So I don't want to get in all the battles, because I only have, it's a scar, yeah, it's a scar, but people have heavies and whatnot. I see this dude somehow, and I take a pop shot, probably from 200 meters, miss, of course. He's still there, he doesn't know what he's doing. He almost walked back into that one as well. So at this point, I'm just trying to get his head, his toes maybe, Daquan toes. But I realize he's coming straight towards me, so I don't know if he sees me. But I'm gonna take a few pop shots with the scope DR. Hit scan. Hit scan means you don't have any bullet drop. You just when they're right on the reticles, you just take the shot, and it instantly works. So, yep, I know he's in the tree, and know he's somewhere in there, but I can't shoot down the trees because at this point I have 6 bullets left, and I have 2 weapons that take medium. So, and I don't want to go down there because I hear shots. So, I was like, okay, what am I going to do now? So, I'm just going to look around, and I see him again, right? So, I'm like, okay, let me get some of these clips, right? I thought he was going to keep running and then, like, stop or something, but I was wrong. So, take out the scope DR and pop him again, and he's dead. Gotta reload that sniper because one of these times, brothers, I'm gonna hit something nice. And, yeah. So, at this point, I got 2 kills with 38 people remaining. It's a slow start, to be honest. But it could be worse. Could be dead. Sent back to the lobby. So, look around, he doesn't have anything. I wouldn't take a FAMAS in this game mode just because you have scars and shotguns. In hindsight, I probably should have took those dual pistols, but it's whatever. So now I got the jump pad or bounce pads. You know what it is. Just gotta build a Tfue base on top. Don't take any fall damage. So I'm just gonna chill up in here. So I'm just circling around, checking things out. And if you notice, right by those 3 trees, there's some movement. I don't see it right here because I'm too busy trying to stay on the bounce pad. But then I stop. And I'm checking over there, right? And I see him. And I'm like, okay, I got him. And I stuck with snipers, so missed him, of course. Even if I hit him, probably would have not have killed him. So we stand behind the wall, right? We're trying to have a little peek battle. I am waiting for him to peek. He peeks, I miss, of course. So at this point, I don't know why, but it took me so long to shoot his wall. Like, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for him to peek me, and then I'm gonna shoot him. But he knocks me down again, so I have to rebuild it once again. I get stuck in my staircase because I'm a scrub. But, you know, edit those windows, pop it off, and I realize he's not there anymore. I'm like, okay, where is he? And then I realize he's coming up the staircase. I'm like, okay. And pulls for the clip, and then he's all the way down there. So I shoot him a few times with the AR. I don't know what I was trying to do, but now I got this. And oof, no scope, hit him, right? So at this point he doesn't know where I'm at. I'm trying again, but of course I'm not gonna get lucky, so I just spray him down with the scar. At this point I'm like, okay, check the map, see where I'm going. I have to move pretty far pretty fast. So I know I have this anti-gravity zone, and when the cube was here, I tried it on Playground. If you shoot the cube and like it bounced you on a jump pad, then you can like get away. Luckily I found a jump pad, but there was no cube. So yeah, I tried it anyway. Like, I tried to do the bounce pad thing, and it just wasn't working. You'll see here. But yeah, the good thing was I did get the heavy shotgun, and I was very, very happy with that because I didn't have a shotgun. That kid probably would have domed me. He just, stuff happens, you know. So you know, you're in the bouncer jump pad. I was like, okay, this should work. Oh, I forgot I'm in a anti-gravity with a bounce pad. So I'm like, okay, this is not gonna work. I started like glitch flying right there. So I bounce on the bounce pad. Very, I don't want to say popular place, but it's a good travel place. A lot of people go there. So right now I was like, okay, there might be some people here. And I see that dude running from behind the car, and I'm like, okay, buddy. So I saw him go in the hut. I'm like, is he like, what? I don't even know what he was doing. So I'm just gonna get closer. I see his face, I'm like, pop. Oh, it was hilarious. So go grab his loot. He had actually decent stuff. So right here I just clipped it because you never know when that could be funny clip, might be in the highlights. I see the other dude, right? I pop him as well. Okay, my sniper, I just got really good with the sniper all of a sudden. I hit that no scope and I hit those 2 shots back to back. So now you can't touch me. So I see the shield pot. Well, do I see the shield pot? I do not see the shield pot, okay? Don't roast me. Okay, I saw the zone coming. I was like, I gotta get out of here. So I did drop my impulses like an idiot. I didn't have any room. I was like, okay, rocket launcher, impulses. I have a few bounce pads. I should be fine. So I use the bounce pad to get away from zone. Zone's #1 killer. Don't sleep on the storm. I've died many times to the zone. So even though I'm really close, I do not want to take a single bit of storm damage because everything counts. So I use the bounce pad again just to get across retail. So at this point, I think I'm like, okay, there's probably a few people at retail. I'm gonna be pinched because everyone coming from the desert's coming up here. It's gonna be crazy. So I see this dude build right up top. I'm like, okay, bro, come on. So I start building on top of him. Get my heavy. I see him drop down. I missed that shot. I hit that one for 98, so don't question it. I see him drop down, so I'm like, okay, I was gonna do the rocket launcher, heavy sniper combo. You should try it one day. but didn't work out, so I just ended up going down and popping him for 192. I don't know why I couldn't hit that the first shot, but it's whatever. So I pick up those extra rockets. At this point, my material's looking good, my ammo's looking good, my health could be better because I am a one shot with a heavy sniper. So I mean, it could be better if I had full shield. But I see this airdrop and I'm like, do I go for the airdrop? I mean, it's solid gold. I mean, the worst thing I could get is, I don't think anything would have changed my layout anyway because it was just too good. I'm like, okay, let me just build up right here so I don't get sniped. But of course, I get trapped, and you'll see me struggle a bit to get up. And I'm like, okay. I do not want to commentate over this. It's just horrific. So it's a guided missile. I was like, I don't even know they had them still in the game, but I wasn't gonna pick it up because they do 70 damage, but I'm exposed, especially with those heavy snipers that just destroy walls instantly. So there's 7 people left besides me, right? I said that right, yeah, 7 people. Yeah, besides me. I can't English well, don't at me. So I got pretty good zone, and I see people at their tiki, so I'm trying not to get sniped because the thing in the back of my head is heavy sniper one shot. By the way, if you missed it, I think there was another shield pod in back there because by the time I got here, I was like, I think there's a shield pod in there. Today was not my day for loot, bro. I had no sight of vision. So I see a dude coming right behind me, right? I saw him, I think. So I'm just paying attention. Yeah, I see him coming. It's a no skin again. Why is there so many no skins in this game? But I missed that shot. Don't at me, okay? But there you go, brothers. You got your clip. There's like what 3 clips in this game, all snipers, right? Yeah. So at this point, I didn't think anyone was behind me. Wait for it. There it is, bro. I got so scared. I saw he had a double barrel, and I was like, oh no 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 no. So I went straight build mode. I think I went a little too high. So I was like, okay, time to get down. At this point, I was actually kind of scared to go down because I was sweating. This is probably my last like major fight, so I wasn't gonna try to lose it because that dude was never do that, brothers. You have a pickaxe for a reason, and he used all of his double barrel shots to get out of that. Just use your pickaxe or go around. At that point, I take L major fall damage. So luckily I had a campfire. So I was making sure no one else was on top of me. That dude's there. I'm like, oh no, let me just take this campfire real quick. So slowly but surely, I get my campfire, get my pyramid. Gotta always put that pyramid in there. So at this point, I'm just chilling. I'm hoping that dude does not shoot at me. I'm hoping no one shoots at me. Just gotta reload all my guns. At this point, I got 8 kills. I was very confident. I was also nervous at the same time because if I died, you probably would not have saw this whole because the last dude snuck up on me and I was not gonna have that again. So circle comes and I'm like, oh great, I have to go all the way on the other side. So I put up my bounce pad plus jump pad, hopefully it will work this time, and try to get to zone before anyone else can. Take out my shotgun just in case I run up onto someone. I think he's still in there at this point. I was unsure, but I saw this 1x1 and I got probably way too close because I probably would have died if someone was in there. So now I take it as my own. I'm not inside circle, but I'm close enough where I can just walk there. I have better positioning on circle than the dude in front of me. So I think he made a drop down. I didn't want to waste my bullets and give away my position. So at this point, I was just in surveillance mode. I was seeing where everyone was, what everyone was doing, and if they were coming for me. So at this point, my wall gets shot down. I'm like, okay, brother. I look to the northwest because that's where I think it came from, and I see this base. So I'm like, okay, that's the last dude. So at this point, I'm like, okay, it's just this dude and the dude in the one base. And little did I realize he left, okay? Yes, he left, brothers, and I was not paying attention. So I'm just mowing down, wasting my rockets, and then I see him. I see the little dude. So I'm like, okay, I hit him with that rocket, so I knew it was game over at that point. Make sure he didn't like keep pushing, because that's how some no skins are. I'll hit him with a rocket or snipe him, and they'll just keep running straight for me. So I know zone's pushing him. I'm hoping I don't want him to die to zone because that's going to be my kill. So I was like, oh shoot, zone is ticking for 8, brothers. You need to get out of there. So I see the last one in front of me, and right now I'm not trying to get shot. Like, I'm in the middle, so I'm just gonna quickly end this dude, right? And I'm in full sweat mode at this point. I'm like, okay, it's a 1v1. It's gonna be my 10th kill. Okay, I am pushing him so hard, but I see I have zone, so I fall back. It was an intense moment right here. I was sweating, and I was not looking forward to this. But he had a grenade launcher, so I had to push because grenade launchers will destroy you. So I had to push. So right now I don't have high. I guess I have high ground. I have that better advantage. Try to do the sniper thing, and I missed all my shots because of Bloom. Bloom's gonna be a big factor in this game. Just watch, brothers. So I'm gonna get on top of him. I hit him, right? I think I know I hit him for white or blue. Who knows? I hit him for probably 100. At this point, I know he has a double barrel, so I could be screwed, right? I am worrying so much. I'm not even building. I'm just panicking. I'm hoping he doesn't drop down behind me. He's right there. You see me shaking, brother? I was so sad. I was so crazy. And this is my reaction. Yeah, I just won! So, hope you enjoy, brothers. I will see you next time. Peace.